multiracial kids. We'll just put a bow with some other letter.
You know what this sounds like to me? Something that's irrelevant. I was tired of feeling like I wasn't part of any group, so I went ahead and circled the Caucasian bubble because that's what everyone else did. I want to be like everyone else. I didn't want to accept the fact that I was just other. You might be wondering why I had a hard time fitting into groups, because as a multiracial kid, I'm part of one culture. See, that's what the problem is. My mom is Filipino, and whenever I would go to a Filipino party, all everyone would do was talk about food and manning happy hour, and I could fall asleep across part of that conversation. My dad is mixed, and most of his family's Filipino. Whenever I try joining their conversation, it always ends up the same way. Everyone shouting French over politics while they get tipsy on white wine. I understand that this is part of their culture, and I need to accept that. I just wish I could feel part of it, and I simply didn't. Despite all this, my parents still encouraged my siblings and I to feel part of their culture, so we had a lot of Filipino and Asian food. Filipino food consists of meat and noodles. It's not really my favorite. Haitian food consists of chicken, rice, and beans. It's kind of generic. And both these dishes get dull after a while. So what my family decided to do is mix these two dishes into one meal. And this turned out to be the most amazing meal of my life. Not because it tasted good, but because it felt special to me. That's when I thought, screw it, I'll just have my own culture.
Dead Parrot by Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Hello. I wish to make a complaint.
Sorry, we're closing for lunch.
Never mind that. I wish to complain about this parrot that I purchased half an hour ago. It was very shy.
Oh yeah, Cabaret blue. What's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. He's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, he's resting.
Look, I definitely know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one
No.
right now.
No, he's resting. Remarkable bird of Norwegian blue. Beautiful plumage.
The plumage just enter into it. He's stone dead.
He's resting.
All right, if he's resting, I'll wake him up. Hello, Polly! Polly Parrot! I have a fresh cuttlefish for you when you wake up.
There he moved.
No, he didn't. That was you eating the cage.
I never.
Yes, you did.
I didn't touch it.
Hello, Polly! Polly! This is your 9 o'clock wake-up call! Polly! Now that is a dead parrot.
No, he's probably pining for the fjord.
Hiding for the fjords? What kind of dog is that? Why did he fall flat on his back the moment I got him home?
But Norwegian blue prefers to even on his back. Remarkable bird. Beautiful plumage.
Look, I took the liberty of examining this parrot when I got it home, and I discovered that the only reason it had been on its perch in the first place was that it had been nailed back.
Of course I nailed it there. If I hadn't nailed that bird down, it would have nuzzled up to the bars, bent up part of his beak, and boom!
Boom? Look, this bird wouldn't boom if you put 4 million volts through it. He's devised!
He's pining!
He's not hiding, he's dead! He's passed on! He's gone to meet his maker! He's a stiff! Bereft of life, he rests in peace! If you hadn't nailed him to the perch, he'd be pushing up the daisies! He's off the twig, he's kicked the bucket, shuffled off his mortal coil, run down the curtain, and joined the choir invisible! This is an ex-parent!
Well, they're replacing that.
This is Kiss It by Mark Smith. If you need to kiss it.
Kiss it!
If you need to that? You gonna eat that?
Cinderella's Diary by Ron Perky.
I miss my stepmother,
What a thing to say!
but it's true.
The prince is so boring. 4 hours to dress and then the cheering throngs. Again, the page who holds the door is cute enough to eat.
Where's he once?
Mr. Charming.
Kisses my forehead goodnight.
Every morning I gaze out the casement window at the hunters.
Dark men with blood on their boots who joking out, their black trousers straining, rough beards, calloused hands.
Selfish.
Abrupt.
Oh dear diary, I'm lost and ever after.
Those insufferable birds.
Someone in every room with a loop.
The queen calling me to look at another picture of her son.
This time holding the transparent slipper. I wish I'd never seen. This is lines. Draw a line.
Right in line.
There. Stay in line. Hold the line.
That's through the lines is fine.
Go to corners.
Or cross. Cut in. Go over.
Or out. Between 2 points of no return.
The line of flight.
Between 2 points of use. A line of vision or a line of thought.
It's rarely straight.
An open line's no party line.
However, find your point.
The line of fire communicates. So drop your weapons and drop your line.
Consider the shortest distance.
Next to Y.
Let X be me. Let Y be you.
Watsky Rap. Fast. By George Watsky.
Oh hi, I'm that guy, built so fly in a silk bow tie. Don't know why I'm built so flat, but I am no lie. Oh my. Well, by in the low white huffy, sit in the peg, shelters puffy, cuff rolled up to my calf, class the ass, bathroom side like Buffy. Gotta be the one to put the bullet. I'm a sinner, better man. I wanna be Sam, go sip out some medicines, eminent, but I get it when I can. I don't want to put the gut over bottle of mold, like a bitter who's never got a call, telling me it's all figured out, I'm sick of doubt, but I'm looking at the wall. Pardon me, so to be cocky moments, you hope to the good and got me, got a lobotomy, and I get laid out, you not even somebody gets offended by thought of me. Who see you gotta be kidding me? Do me like Gabby Sidney. If you see me with the chickadee, no diggity, giggity. Gonna send it like a letter from the wall, the one I love to get like a lid, but if my baby's fat, I'll say you go fat baby, work that bid, work that kid, screw the rules, flip that car. I don't want a Jesus piece, but on a Reese's piece and kick that bar. I want everybody focused on getting me to let him stick a kid in the bed of innocent Americans, and I want to suffer Bob. Or not to the bed and rocks, the beat so knocks when I store my socks on 5 to 7 of heaven from the tip of my head to my gorgeous knees.
The English naturalist Charles Darwin came up with the idea that all humans are descended from the same ape-like ancestor. In the following three-line poem entitled Mrs. Darwin by Carl Ann Duffy, Darwin's wife records a diary entry.
April 1852. Went to the zoo. I said to him, you know, something about that chimpanzee over there reminds me of you.
A large interest that I have is my Nerf blaster modification and homemade hobby. I build and design homemade Nerf blasters made from various materials. The goal of my building is to make good, reliable, and easily usable blasters to use in informal games. A lot of people think Nerf is violent and that spending so much time on a hobby that involves tagging someone with a foam dart is bad for a person's mental health. I disagree with that statement. We are always safe and responsible at our events. The reasons why I go to events are to meet new people with similar interests, discuss ideas in engineering, take part in a very fun game, and because I can push my mental and physical abilities to the limits. Nerfing is an area of communication of ideas in engineering that is truly unique.
X and Y by Coldplay.
Trying hard to speak and fighting with my weekend, driven to distraction, so part of the plan. When something is broken and you try to fix it, trying to repair it any way you can. Dive into the deep end, you become my best friend. I wanna love you, but I don't know if I can. When something is broken and I try to fix it, trying to repair it any way I can. Ooh. You and me are floating on a tidal wave. Together, you and me are drifting into outer space and singing. You and me are floating on a tidal wave. Together, you and me are drifting into outer space. You and me are floating on a tidal wave. Together, you and me are drifting into outer space and singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I can't believe it. This bright, beautiful woman is in love with me. Of course she's in love with me, why wouldn't she be? My bright, amusing, sensitive face, fantastic body. Hell, I think they'll understand. We're two civilized guys, and in the course of our social encounters, a little romance has developed. It's an only natural thing to happen among sophisticated people.
You sent for me?
Yes.
Good. Drink? Quite. Scotch? Fine. Beans? Please. Soda? A dash.
Linda and I are in love.
It's just as well. I've come from my doctor. He gives me 2 weeks to live.
Good, and you don't mind?
Not a bit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sure, things are gonna be okay. Well, Nick and I have been through tougher situations than this. It's awful. It's my best friend. It's gonna hurt him, I know it.
Thanks a lot.
Dick.
How could you? My wife and my best friend. I trusted you both. I feel I've made such a fool. I love her. I love you. Why didn't I see it coming? Me. By the foresight of my Polaroid at 8.5.
This is terrible. Nick's an emotional guy. He'll kill himself.
Kill himself? Did you ever think of what he might do to you?
You've heard of the unwritten law. You take a guy's wife, you humiliate him. You've seen enough Italian movies. Dick's got a temper.
Bastardo! Penso di condurre! Ma parlo come
Ma non è vero!
Mi metti per stupido! Via! Pro! Caro! Imbecille!
No! No!
Solo cisme tuo San Spagno!
Oh, boy, what am I gonna do? I love her. She loves me. We have a wonderful life together. Hell, why does Nick have to be in the picture? Take it easy. She'll be back. We'll spend the day together. Shape up. Why do you always have to turn everything into a Warner Brothers production? Come in.
I have to speak to you, Albert. I think Linda's having an affair. I just called her. She's not there. You've seen her a lot these past couple weeks. She's changed. Last night, she talked about an affair in her sleep.
Did she, mention any names?
Only yours.
Okay.
When I woke her and questioned her, she said it was just a nightmare. I'm trying to think of who the guy might be. It has to be someone she met through work. An agent, some photographer, an ad executive, an actor.
I thought she was just your corporate image.
I love her. If she leaves me, I'll kill myself.
When are you so emotional?
I've never been in love with anyone before. If I find out who the guy is, I'll kill him, I swear. Neglected her, and now she's involved in some stud. I was up all last night. I thought, all right, I'm losing. So, I'll survive. But I had to go. She was out. When I called her the night before, she said she was going home. Where'd she stay?
Calm yourself.
Gotta find her, beg her forgiveness before it's too late. I want her to do it all the time. I want to hear her laugh and speak. Sorry for carrying on like this, Howard. You're the only friend in the world who can understand.
I understand.
Look, if she calls, I've got to speak to her.
Sure. Sure.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
What am I gonna do? This guy's desperately in love with her. I've never realized how much. He's never realized how much. Couldn't do this to a stranger, much less a friend. But what if she's really hooked on me now? You know, once a woman's been made love to by a man, you can really do it great. I was fantastic last night. I never once had to sit up and consult the manual. Love is very different for a woman. It's a complicated phenomenon. I don't know what to expect. never broke it off with a woman before.
Two poems, and we ask that you please hold your applause until the end.
Atmosphere by Robert Frost. An inscription for a garden wall. Wind blows over grassy places bleak, but where this old wall burns a sunny cheek, they eddy over it to top a leak. To blow the earth or anything self-clear, moisture, color, and odor thicken here. The hours of daylight gather atmosphere.
What we lost. When I was young, I used to speak to animals. These days, I don't know what to say. They used to sniff my ears, but now, when they smell my beer, they walk away.
This is a two-line poem read by Victoria.
By saying something that could be nothing, but saying nothing could be something.
As I get older, I've gotten closer and closer with my 21-year-old brother, Jake. Jake is living at home right now. He is sometimes hard to get along with because he is extremely sensitive. He has a very good taste in music and TV, so I really enjoy getting new music from him or watching good classic movies or shows with him. This is not the typical indoor affinity one would have, but it really means a lot to me to be able to spend time together and relax. A challenge I face with this is finding a good time to approach Jake and asking him if he wants to watch something with me. When I'm with him, my family and I notice that it makes both of us generally happier to spend time together. Having to knock on Jake's door can sometimes